I'm sure some people upon seeing this will think it was drawn by Junji Ito or some other seinen mangaka, but this is just your typical Hisoka from chapter 28. This one is also Hisoka from a chapter earlier. This panel from chapter 90 holds terrifyingly realistic details. Togashi had absolutely no reason to draw it, as it is completely irrelevant to the arc and its themes. And to me it's just scary, and I can't explain why. This one from level E, another manga by Togashi, and it's giving me chills. And this is the Black Club from Yu Yu Hakusho. I can't begin to describe what's going on in this panel for reasons I'm sure you know about. And the same can be said about this Marina panel from Hunter x Hunter. This forest from the Phantom's true past looks like something out of a Junji Ito manga. The Dark Continent looks like something from Berserk, so wild, detailed, and chaotic. Although I have to say that the last two were probably not personally drawn by Togashi, because the latter is currently ill and some artists gave him a hand with his specific chapters. Hunter x Hunter drawings normally are so simple and dull, if you may say, but sometimes, without any warning, you will encounter something which is out of a seinen manga. Until now I have used panels from 3 different mangas, but in your opinion, what is the common factor between them? Yes, they were made by the same person, but also misanthropy. In Yu Yu Hakusho, the Black Club does the most gruesome of things for sheer pleasure. Also in the same manga, the chapter Black Tape is a compilation of human done atrocities that will make anyone who watches it go insane. In Hunter x Hunter, Prince Rydnik is a psycho. Marana Prodo wants to destroy the world. And the narrator in chapter 298 goes as far as asking the question, were humans so different from ants? As for level E, which I'm not really an expert in, but to the best of my knowledge, Prince Baka loves to torment those around him for his own amusement. Togashi generally loves to talk about random stuff, which he then gives up on. Remember how he told us a lot about auctions in the pre-Greed Island arc, just for him to give up on it and never show us an auction, and how he explained the whole Heaven's Arena system, but Gon and Killua were simply not interested. Plotlines that lead nowhere. They are there because Togashi thinks they are good entertainment, and because he simply likes them. Very old writers used to do that, like how Victor Hugo in Notre Dame de Paris describes the architecture of Paris in minute detail, or Herman Melville talking extendedly about hunting methods in Moby Dick. But with time, writing became a big business with strict rules, like the Chekhov gun, which states that every element in a story must be necessary and irrelevant elements must be removed. As for Togashi, he gets to do whatever he wants with no consequence because he is a fantastic mangaka. Togashi loves to dive deep into human psyche, evil, sinister, and altogether scary stuff normal shonens don't have. And he also loves politics, game theory, and complicated systems that are complicated just for the sake of being complicated. So he adds them to the manga, but at the same time he doesn't want to stick to something for a long time. So he ends up merging everything together, giving us something like Hunter x Hunter or Yu Yu Hakusho.